Clyde Property in Perth, award-winning letting and estate agents, proud sponsors of Saints TV.
Well, we're looking forward to the game with a good week's training, and we know results have to improve. We know that the players are hurting, particularly after last week. After starting the game so well and getting a good foothold. And we look forward to the game because you always want to play and you always want to try and win. So we've got a tough game at Partick, and it's a ground where we did reasonably well last year. We know that they have usually a lot of possession. With a lot of good players in the play, good football. But it's a good game because it's a winnable game, and it's a game that we feel if we play to what we can do, we can win.
Chris Miller, Gary McDonald, did they come back into the team tomorrow?
Yeah, they're in the squad. Both have trained yesterday and today, and they're fully fit. So they'll come back into the squad.
Our away form this year has been pretty good in terms of Europe, unbeaten in Europe, beating Ross County, Motherwell, Kilmarnock. Is it a different mentality when we go into an away game?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I think if you look at a lot of the games, and particularly at home, we've had loads of possession and been caught in the counter attack quite a bit. And again, at home, that's something we've got to try and improve. Maybe at home, or away from home, sorry, we're a wee bit deeper, and maybe we're counter attacking teams. But last season our away record wasn't great at the start of the season, but it did improve after Christmas, and hopefully it can continue to improve. With tomorrow's game.
Are you surprised to see ourselves and Motherwell in the bottom half of the table, and then teams like Hamilton Accies just been promoted at the top of the table?
No, that would be disrespectful to say that. I mean, we're disappointed where we are, but I know football, it can change very quickly. A couple of bad results and you get into a run that you don't like. Motherwell's the same as well, but Motherwell's got the most of that squad is got second in the league last year, so they don't become, and the same with our players, they don't become bad players overnight and don't become a bad team overnight. We're just in a bad run at the minute, but I say we hope to get out of it as quickly as possible.
And do you think once we get a win, that could be us on a run of picking up more points?
Well, that's always the hope that it lifts lifts the players and gives them that confidence to go on. And on saying that, they're not going into games lacking confidence. So that's what you hope. And with 3 games in a short space of time, it would be a perfect lift for us.
And how are Tam Scobie and Steve McLean doing in their recoveries?
They're both doing okay. Tom's got an appointment to see a specialist in about just under 2 weeks' time. And they're both making good progress. They know that it's going to be a long, slow progress for both of them. And we're just, they're working hard with Michael, doing what they can do at the minute. And as I say, that's part of their rehabilitation.
Just finally, with 3 games in 6 days, you plan to rotate the squad a lot with the next 3 games?
Well, we'll just take each game as it comes. I think it's unfortunate that I'm looking forward to the Friday night game. I think the club are looking forward to it as well, see what it does in terms of crowd and stuff. I think Friday night's quite a good night for Scottish clubs to look at, to try and boost attendances and that. But I do feel that, and we'll deal with it because we've dealt with 3 games in 6-7 days before. That won't be a problem. But I just think the planning of it, should be looked at. Do we need a Friday night game when there's League Cup games midweek? There already is a midweek game, so it's something to look forward to. But my sole focus at the minute is basically on Partick, and once we get Partick out of the way, we'll look at Rangers. We'll see, people could be carrying knocks, people may need a rest. We will look at that and judge that on a game by game basis.
Cheers, Tommy. Thank you.
Cheers, thanks.